You're watching Machindo's hometown station, HTV1.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss two fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just two great deals and two more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.
Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
From Machindo's news leader, this is HTV1 News at noon.
Well, trees and utility lines were blown over and thousands of people lost power in addition to those who were still disconnected in the previous day's storm. All of the remnants of Tropical System Cristobal hammered the Great Lakes region. Well, good afternoon, Machindo. I'm Scott Pienta. 40 to 90 mile per hour winds were reported. Torrential rains fell, and the Williams County Emergency Management Office reported golf ball size hail that fell in Bryan. Every electrical utility serving our viewing area reported outages, and many customers are still without power right now, with restoration times ranging from later today to all the way to sometime over the weekend. There were multiple reports of semi-trailers being flipped over, especially in the western counties. Now that's where high winds were stronger as the storm hit. WTBB says reports of a train-like sound caused the city of Coldwater to activate the tornado warnings, but there was no funnel cloud sighted, and the National Weather Service has not confirmed any tornadoes in the area. Straight-line winds seem to be the cause for most of the heavy damage. At one point, emergency calls overwhelmed Branch County's 911 system, forcing some of the calls to be transferred to the St. Joseph County, and we'll have more on the situation at Branch County Central Dispatch in a few moments. Steuben and Western Branch counties were the hardest hit, especially the Angola, Bronson, and Union City areas. WTBB says a tree fell on a mobile home in Batavia Township and trapped the resident inside until emergency crews could get there. The Daily Reporter says a teenage girl was trapped on the second floor of her home when a fallen tree came down on top of it, but Bronson fire crews used their aerial truck to rescue her. A driver went off the side of Dorrance Road to avoid a falling tree, and there was a minor injury in that incident, but that seems to be the extent of the threat to life during the storm, as no other injuries were reported. Meanwhile, the Angola wastewater treatment plant is correcting itself this morning, as WLKI says that there has originally been given notice of a possible wastewater overflow due to the rain, but that now has been retracted. The treatment plant reported just over half of an inch of rain from about 3:05 to 3:19 yesterday afternoon. While 9 pumps did lose power at one point, emergency power and pumps elsewhere handled the load without any overflows or backups. Well, turning now to the coronavirus pandemic, the latest numbers show minor increases in some counties. 2 positive tests bring Branch County up to 141 confirmed cases, 14 probable cases, and 2 deaths. Hillsdale County holds steady at 171 confirmed, 9 probable, and 25 deaths. Lenawee County reports 158 confirmed cases, 124 of those recovering, and 6 deaths, as well as 33 probable cases, all of them recovered. Steuben County has 98 cases and 2 deaths. Williams County remains at 42 confirmed, 16 probable, and 1 death. And lastly, in Fulton County has a bit of an error in their report. They count 50 confirmed cases and 1 probable, but they and the state are showing 52 cases total. Now it's unclear where the unmarked cases confirmed or probable, but we should have that information for you tomorrow. The Herald Republican says a couple of Angola traditions have been affected by the pandemic. The Live It Up block party, which usually takes place in June, has been called off, citing health and safety concerns. Organizers plan to continue that party next year. And the Little John's Lemonade Stand, which typically runs on the 4th of July, well, has been postponed as well. That stand is named in honor of a boy who died of childhood cancer, and it's run by his cousin, Emily McCrea, and her friend Grace Johnson, both of whom are Prairie Heights Middle School students. Well, they hope to open the stand at a later date, but that has not yet been determined. Also affected is Music Americana, which has been moved to November 8th in conjunction with Veterans Day. That event is typically held around the 4th of July, but organizers decided to move it since the other Independence Day events have been canceled or postponed. The Angola Arts Festival, however, is still on for August 1st as planned. And Mayor Richard Hickman spoke with the Downtown Angola Coalition by phone on Wednesday and said that while city resources may still be limited at the time, he encourages them to continue with the event. Organizers were uncertain about what the situation would look like by the time of the festival, but the coalition president, Colleen McNabb Everidge, says that the planning is now in high gear. Meanwhile, the Fulton County Relay for Life is going virtual. According to the Swanton Enterprise, local event co-chair American Bird says that they chose to hold the event online to keep everyone safe while still celebrating cancer survivors, thanking caregivers, and remembering those we lost. Despite the change to a Facebook live stream, the event will still include a main staples such as opening ceremony and the luminary ceremony, as well as fun activities that you can do at home. You can watch the kickoff event on the Relay for Life Fulton County Facebook page at 6 p.m. tomorrow. It will continue with the luminary on June 19th, and you'll still be able to watch that in person with a drive-through at the fairgrounds. Organizers hope to hold some type of in-person event later in the year, which could be a craft or a vendor fair. Bryan Municipal Utilities has set June 20th as a date when electrical cutoffs will resume. The utility has been delaying this connection since March 16th due to the pandemic shutdown. Unpaid and overdue payments will have to be paid before the 20th in order to avoid having your power shut off. Well, BMU encourages those in need to contact organizations that offer utility services such as Bryan Good Neighbors Fund, the Northwest Ohio Community Action Coalition, or the United Way of Williams County. The utility will also work with customers on payment plans. Well, here we go. Indiana is moving up to stage 4. WLKI says Governor Eric Holcomb has announced that the Back on Track plan would be advanced to the next step on Monday. Restaurants will be allowed to open at 75% capacity. Bars and nightclubs, movie theaters, bowling alleys, museums, and amusement parks will be able to open at 50% capacity. Retail stores and malls will be allowed to open at full capacity with social distancing rules in effect. While social gatherings up to 250 will be now allowed, masks are still recommended while indoors. Festivals, fairs, parades, and carnivals, however, will remain closed. Well, another knife point robbery of a convenience store in ADRIAN, and speculation is rampant after Coldwater fires a police officer. Well, you're watching those stories and more right here on HTV1 News at noon.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
Authentic Mexican food is just a short drive away at El Cerrito in Coldwater and Hillsdale. The variety-packed menu has something for everyone, with classic Mexican dishes, El Cerrito specialties, and tasty treats for dessert. Don't forget the best margaritas in town with margarita specials Friday and Saturday. And carry-out ordering is great for work lunches or picking up dinner for the family. Make your next meal a fiesta for your taste buds at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.
Does your vehicle sound like a tractor putting down the road? Then you need to see the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. They will give you a free estimate along with first-class customer service. They custom make any exhaust needed for your vehicle. Stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss two fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just two great deals and two more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.
Well, Angola Mayor Richard Hickman is praising the peaceful protesters who have been demonstrating around the mound. In a Facebook post yesterday, Hickman says, "We are strong enough a community that we can have these difficult conversations and demonstrations and become even stronger and better." The mayor added that this just isn't a big city problem, it's a rural America must also speak out. He also noted that the local police are excellent, and while they are humans capable of making mistakes, they didn't kill people, and they're also upset about the current situation. Amidst the protests against racism and police brutality, NASCAR has announced that they are officially banning the Confederate flag from all of their events. A statement issued yesterday afternoon says, quote, "The presence of the Confederate flag at NASCAR events runs contrary to our commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans, our competitors, and our industry. Bringing people together around the love for racing and their community that it creates is what makes our fans and sport special. The display of the Confederate flag will be prohibited from all NASCAR events and properties." Well, the move comes after the Marines and the Navy announced that they are banning the Confederate flag, and NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace has called upon the organization to do the same. CBS News says Wallace has praised NASCAR for their decision. However, driver Ray Cicerelli, has announced his decision to leave NASCAR over the ban. In a statement on Facebook, Cicerelli says he believes NASCAR is taking away people's right to fly whatever flag that they love, and he accuses NASCAR of favoring one group over another. Well, in 3 years, Cicerelli has participated in 18 races in the Truck Series with no poles, one top 10 finish, and no wins. Another convenience store has been robbed at KNIFEPOINT in ADRIAN, and the details are similar to the robbery of 7-Eleven over the weekend. The Telegram says it's unclear right now whether or not the two incidents are connected. The recent robbery happened at the Shell station on South Main Street around 10:20 p.m. on Monday. Two suspects in masks were involved, one of them a Hispanic male wearing a green hooded sweatshirt and jeans, while the other suspect clothing was not described and he stood off to the side. APD Chief Vince Emmerich says that there should be an update on the 7-Eleven robbery soon. Well, conjecture is flying after the Coldwater Police Department briefly and quietly announced the termination of Sergeant David Crilly. WTVB says it happened that Crilly may have been let go in connection with a conjunction with a misconduct complaint in Allegan County that was investigated by the Michigan State Police. Now, the two-sentence press release says that Crilly was employed with the Coldwater Department of Public Safety from June 18, 1998 until March 27, 2020, and that no further comments would be made on the personal matter. Now, this comes 10 days after WOOD-TV reported that no criminal charges would be filed against a Coldwater police officer following the investigation into the Allegheny County incident. Without naming anyone, Public Safety Director Joe Scheid had announced in mid-February that the officer referred to in the investigation was placed on administrative leave. Coldwater Public Safety conducted its own investigation after the state police finished theirs. No one has confirmed that Crilly was the officer involved, and documents obtained by the TV station were also heavily redacted. So we don't know what the alleged misconduct was or why Allegan County prosecutors declined to press charges. Branch County Central Dispatch had to route 911 calls to St. Joseph County during yesterday's storms, at least in part due to a lack of dispatchers. The Daily Reporter says the continued staffing problems has the county's 911 office down to just 7 dispatchers when the normal staff is a minimum of 11. 6-year dispatcher David Hovner told the Central Dispatch Board at an earlier meeting that 2 employees were on medical leave in late May, forcing one employee to work 18 hours a day and another to work for 12 days straight. However, said that the county responded by merely putting an ad on Michigan's job bank. Both the dispatchers union and the county have agreed that the underlying problem is the combination of low wages and the county's 2-tier pay system, which is driving talent away. The board will try to meet there next Wednesday to hammer out solutions. We'll be right back to wrap some things up right after this.
El Cerrito's variety-packed menu has something for everyone. With generous servings and lots of flavor, you'll think of it as a fiesta for your taste buds. Dine in or carry out at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family-owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.
Well, those are today's top stories, and we want to tell you that we're going to be bringing some sprint cars back to the local airwaves. We'll see you. We'll have more information posted on our Facebook page. But otherwise, we'll see you right back here tomorrow for HTV1 News at noon. Don't forget, you can find more of our news on our live streams 24/7 at htv1.net. For all of us here at HTV1, I'm Scott Pienta. I'll be at I-96 Speedway tomorrow. And so everyone, you can rest for the rest of your day, if I can spit it out this afternoon, and enjoy this beautiful, nice, calm day after a storm yesterday. Have a good one, everybody. Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Hello everybody, Brett Boyd from the Market House. Don't miss our new expanded summer hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And don't miss 2 fantastic deals on ground chuck at just $3.99 a pound or Dutch Farms butter at just $2.99. Just 2 great deals and 2 more reasons to come see us at the Market House. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. We'll see you there.